취소되었습니다. 카드와 지폐를 가져가 주십시오. 9시 25분에 항로 간 KTX를 타면 사진을 보십니다.
There's a family photo, and the only person you can see in the family photo is you. You would feel like you're missing out on something. Like, where is the rest of that in the picture? Maybe there's bodies, but the faces are blurry. You would really want to know who those other people were in that picture.
I felt a little bit ashamed because I didn't fit in. I was different. And I didn't like the feeling that I was different.
It looks like an ordinary day at the train station in Daegu, South Korea. Thousands of people making their way to their destinations, waiting for the train to arrive at the platform, glancing at their watches. There's no indication of the monumental event that will occur here in just a few minutes. The moment when two worlds will reconnect after decades of separation. Christine Pennell, a mother of 4, lives in the town of Berlin, Connecticut in the United States. She runs a private packaging business and dedicates most of her time to family and to her great passion, dance. Kim Halen lives in Oud-Turnhout in Belgium and is a mother of 3. Every morning, she makes her way to work, which has become her second home, a center for people with physical and emotional disabilities. Kim cares for her charges with the same dedication she devotes to her children. Christine and Kim live on opposite sides of the world and have never met. But they have something in common. They were both born in an era and a country where universal concepts like parents and family were shattered and pieced back together again.
While serving in Korea during the early days of the Korean conflict, Colonel Hess became deeply concerned with the plight of thousands of children orphaned by war.
The matter of adoption is an open wound in South Korean society. The Korean War in the 50s, as well as the Vietnam War, brought 2 decades of American military presence in the region and tens of thousands of multiracial children born from relationships between American soldiers and local women. These children were shunned by society and by the nation's leaders, who believed their very existence to be problematic and instituted a policy of sending such children abroad for international adoption. Multiracial children weren't the only ones placed for adoption. Mothers of children born out of wedlock and shunned by society, and parents who encountered financial hardship and wanted to ensure a better future for their children, placed them for adoption en masse. At the height of this exodus, in the early 80s, 24 Korean children were adopted by foreigners every day. The estimates suggest that from the 50s until today, more than 200,000 Korean children have been placed for adoption all over the world.
Possibly in 1969, I was born in South Korea, but I was abandoned when I was about 2.5 years old, and then at about 3.5 years old, I got sent to the United States to be adopted.
In December 1971, I was left behind in the railway station in Daegu by my mother. She gave me to a woman and she says that she must go to the bathroom, and she never came back. In September 1972, I've been adopted to Belgium. I found out I was adopted when we go outside in the city. I felt a little bit ashamed for who I was, because all the people looked at us, sweet little Korean or Chinese, and mostly they think we are Chinese. And I hated that we go outside because I was different. And I didn't like the feeling that I was different.
You don't know who you look like. If someone says, oh, that reminds me of grandma or something, well, we don't get that because we don't remind anybody of anybody. 2017, I found Facebook groups of Korean adoptees looking for their family, and it suggested doing DNA. So then I did DNA tests, and with MyHeritage, my information showed that there was maybe third cousins or fifth cousins. And not that I don't appreciate that, it's just not the connection that I'm looking for. So after a while, you just think it's not going to happen.
After years of deliberation, last summer, Christine made a decision. She boarded a flight to Korea, determined to find a thread that would lead her to her biological family. The trip ended in disappointment, and she returned home empty-handed.
Because of being abandoned, there's absolutely no information connecting me to anybody that is my family. The thought that I would actually find a relative, it seemed really far-fetched, like it was a dream. You never give up hope. It's like in the back of your head, if something comes up, it makes you think, maybe someday.
I never had the need searching for family because we have a very warm home. Mooie momenten die jullie mij gegeven hebben.
Alsjeblieft.
I had problems with my kidney. My kidney removed a year ago, and I didn't know anything about medical history of background from my biological family. I was wondering if I could do that with the DNA, and I saw that MyHeritage has DNA kits that I can order online, and I thought, okay, let's do that.
Kim took a DNA test and sent her samples to the lab. 1 month later, she received a surprising email in her inbox.
I opened it and I read, sister. I said, no, that can be that. My husband was sitting next to me, and I said, maybe it's nothing, go to sleep, tomorrow you will see. But I couldn't wait.
I received an email through MyHeritage, and it says, I think we're related. And so then I had to go to the DNA section on the website, and it said full sister, and I was like shaking and crying. I couldn't believe that it was like the answer that I was looking for.
It took a few minutes, and she sent me back, well, yes, and oh, I'm so excited. And
I typed like, this is my Facebook, this is my phone number, and then she got right back to me on Facebook, and as I'm typing to her, I'm just like shaking, I'm so excited. I just cannot believe that I got this gift. I can't believe. If it was up to me, I would have jumped on the plane that night to her.
From that moment on, we talked all night. She was crying a lot, and then everything goes very fast.
Come in. You got your passport? My passport, my driver's thing, IDs.
Going to Korea.
Bye. Bye. Love you.
The sisters decided to meet in Korea, the place where their story began.
I'm really kind of scared, and I really wish that I had someone with me. I think. Because right now, I'm all by myself.
I'm sweating, snowing outside. Inside is very, very warm.
They land in Seoul within hours of each other, and from there they make their way to the train station in Daegu, the city of their birth, to the same platform where they were both abandoned as children. The 3-hour journey feels like an eternity.
I try to imagine how she is in real life. I don't know how gonna react.
Maybe I'll just stand there with my hands on my eyes and let her come up to me and surprise me, or maybe I'll just run from the car when I see her and just grab her and just keep holding each other and not letting go.
Yes, I gonna hug her and squeezer. Yes, I hope we get along.
I don't want her ever to feel like that we lost each other or that she's going to be lost again. I don't really know you yet, but I already know I love you. No matter what. And I'm coming. I'm almost there.
Turn right, and then you have reached your destination.
And there's only a few minutes left before the rest of my life is totally different. Okay, here we go. I wasn't really there, but I was like watching what was going on, thinking to myself how much I've wanted this my whole life. Then when I saw her, I just wanted to hold her. It was amazing. I hope I remember that moment forever.
How are you? Hey. Finally, huh? It's different than video chat.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Oh, you are very beautiful. Will you look at me? No, only the eyes maybe. Here. So,
Yeah.
let's look. Oh, Christy. Smile.
I look like crap. I can't. Ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Whiskey.
After 47 years, they are reunited. After all the stress, excitement, and tears, what now? They have a lifetime to catch up on and so little time. Where do they begin? Perhaps with a simple cup of coffee.
Take it. Take it. Why aren't you taking it?
No, when you're ready. When you're ready.
Christine and Kim have less than a week together. In this short time, they will try to get to know each other, find their similarities, and fill in the enormous gaps.
Take me home to the place I belong.
From the very place where their lives diverged, they will embark on a journey to find any scrap of information to lead them to their biological parents. They travel to the first place they were taken after they were abandoned, the orphanage.
Oh, look.
We are at the White Lily. It's a daycare now, but it's Kim's orphanage.
I'm very, very nervous.
Your mouth is like shaking.
Yes, I'm shaking now.
How long were you here?
Not so very long.
Welcome, welcome. And then you are Kim. Helen. This is your home. Oh.
Thank you.
All about the old also know your name.
Also not.
Entrance 1971, December the 3rd. And this is the explanation about
Is this
you.
really my birthday?
I think it's estimated. Yes, because no information
So you
about
could be
you.
older than me.
Well, I could be older.
안녕하십니까? 안녕하십니까? That's like, hi, how are you?
This room is the place where I was brought when I was little in 1971.
The two descend the stairs to the orphanage. Both of their adoption records show a similar pattern of abandonment. Within the same 3-week period, a woman arrives at the local train station with a child in her arms. She approaches a bystander and asks them to watch her daughter for a few minutes while she goes to the bathroom, and then she disappears. Christine was about 3 years old at the time. The police photograph her and transfer her to the orphanage, where she is given a temporary name, Choi Mi-soon. Within a few months, she's adopted by an American couple. The father is a math teacher and the mother a nurse. She's raised in Connecticut with her 5 brothers and sisters. She's a cute little girl. Her physical, mental, and emotional growth seem normal. However, she was abandoned. She should be adopted by a family who can provide her with good care and a proper environment.
So me and my friends. This is when I
Yeah,
thought
you
I was.
look at.
I thought I was
You
really
look
hot.
like me.
That's
Yes,
what I
you
thought.
are.
I thought I looked more like
You
your
are.
wedding
You
picture.
are very hot. Right here, you look a little bit like me. Yes.
So I feel like we look
Yes,
similar
yes,
there.
we look a little bit.
We have like the same mouth expression.
Yeah. Sometimes kids on a hold adoption papers.
Kim was only a few weeks old when their mother abandoned her at the train station, just 3 weeks after abandoning Christine. No one in the city made a connection between the cases.
She is a gentle dispositioned baby who plays well, even alone, and seldom frets. You had something going on with your ear, but it's good
Yes.
now.
It's not good now
Well, it says
because
there.
I don't hear very well, so it's not so good.
In September of 1972, she was adopted by a Belgian family, who later adopted another 2 girls from Korea.
My brothers and me.
That's the same dress you have in the picture that you sent me where we have the same
yeah.
background.
Yes, we were very poor and had only one dress.
The fact that she is my full sister, as the DNA says that our parents were actually together for at least 3 years as a family unit. What that says to us now is that maybe our family is still together and they were too poor to take care of us. So they gave us up for a better life, but hopefully they're still together and maybe we have more siblings. Even though the questions still aren't totally answered, it gives us something to work with that we never had before, and that's pretty exciting because no one could give that to us except because we tested through MyHeritage DNA. So that opens up that we might find more family.
We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a better day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Yeah! Ooh, we are the world.
Today was an absolutely wonderful day. All the crazy, being tired, driving and flying was all worth it. And I really could not be happier.
Oh, no, you're cheating.
Now I realize that it's not a dream, it's all real, and Christine is real, and I'm very happy. Yes.
I feel like for the most part we both have really positive attitudes. I think we're both very giggly and happy. We have a lot of good things coming, I think. Let's walk. I'm recording.
The sisters' fascinating story quickly spreads to the local media and makes waves.
서로 다른 나라로 입양됐다가 무려 47년 만에 고향에서 다시 만나게 된 자매입니다.
They decide to take advantage of the platform, hoping that their biological mother or other relatives will recognize the story and come forward.
We want to be with you, and we want to hug you and to hold you and tell you that everything's gonna be okay.
because we're together, which is probably what you wanted. You probably wanted us to be together. And now we found each other, and now we'd like to find you. Oma,
아빠,
보고 싶어요.
Oh, it says it heavy. I thought it'd be really heavy.
Now I am at the airport. It's last time.
Well, Thursday, she's leaving.
Yeah.
In a way, it feels like it's over, but I know it's not over. The prospect of me visiting her gives me hope that I'm going to see her very soon and that it's in my control.
I didn't expect that in that short time that I love her so much. Yeah. And I don't want to leave her.
Let's go. Where is the gate? Is it? Where are we actually walking to?
I don't know.
We didn't get to play the fry game. Where is it?
In the bag?
Is it in this bag?
Yes.
Can we do it really quick, please? I'm not joking. We're gonna sit right here like two little kids playing a fry game. Okay, just take one. But it didn't pop up! It didn't pop up! It didn't pop up! Don't walk through that gate. Just walk over here. Don't walk through the gate. Don't walk any farther. Don't walk any farther. Stay right here.
Please, come in. No, I don't know what to do.
Wait.
Christine is very special to me. Yeah. I want to have a little time for ourselves too, because we're gonna need it.
I'm gonna miss you so much.
You go to Belgium?
You make a lot of money so you can visit me.
Oh yes, I'm so rich.
No more spending money. Except on visiting me. That's all. Okay? No Christmas gifts to anybody. No birthday gifts.
Oh, yeah.
Save your money so you can come see me.
Should I go?
Yeah. Don't go far. Don't go very far.
I have to go to my kids. Yeah? I have to go to my kids and my husband. Are you gonna be okay? Yeah? Surely? Yeah?
Yeah.
When you sleep?
Yeah, you too.
Okay. I go.
Bye. 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 Love you. Bye.
Buon appetito.
Buen provecho. Ready? Open your mouth. Open all the way. Open bigger.
Since that first meeting on the train platform, their lives have changed dramatically.
I'm not alone. I never was.
The distances in time and geography have disappeared, and they meet again and again, almost every month. After 47 years apart, They are inseparable.
She is lovely. Yes, we laugh and we talk very much. We know more of each other. Here I have worked.
You have?
Yes.
It was just nice to be with her. She's like, well, what do you want to see? What do you want to see in Belgium? And I'm like, I don't necessarily want to see anything. I just want to be with you, that's all.
My daughter said to me, you smile a lot. I haven't seen you like this for a long time. And that's true. Now I'm much happier. You give so much positive, energy to me.
I like it.
Yes.
She's a very open person, very extroverted, Christine, and that she's very much like my sister. Like character-wise, I surely can believe they're sisters.
I like it very much.
So that's what explains your personality?
Yeah, I'm crazy.
So they're sisters?
There are many others like Christine and Kim, who thanks to advanced technology and innovative tools, are able to locate lost relatives and reunite with their families after many years. But there are many, many others who don't know anything and continue to search. One thing is for sure, thanks to DNA testing, the journey is easier and shorter than ever before.
It's nice to know you have connections when many times this world kind of makes us try to be alone, kind of isolates us. So with the DNA testing, it would bring us closer together. To sum it up, I would say definitely start with MyHeritage DNA, get your DNA out there, and good things will happen. MyHeritage DNA gave me a beautiful reason to smile. I have that connecting piece that was missing for most of my life, and that's a big gift.
They make my life complete. Yes. And I'm very thankful.
Before returning home, Christine captured this magical moment in a drawing, a picture she yearned to draw for 47 years.